Okay, should be live. Hey guys, what's going on, Kings? Playing some more Strange Frontiers. I get my comfortable spot. Starting where we left off yesterday, I think we finished the upgrades for our tools, and now we're just going to be working on, I believe, the next big project, which we have the resources, not resources, we have the recipe for, so we should be able to gear up for all of that. And I believe we're gonna need a ton of wood, like over 1,000 wood. So yeah, I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get food for us, and then get food for the we'll use that are getting wood, and then we'll just gonna start going. So we got this done. We should also probably get these as well, and probably like get the indigo and all that stuff up and running too. We're gonna do farming. That's what we're gonna do. It's someone in chat yesterday, or not chat, not in chat, the comment section, yesterday, post that I need to take another tool and use it against the farm thing. That's what I need to do. It's like I didn't think of that. I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? It's like, oh wait, I did. There's that. All right. Somebody would tell you. Every other thing tells you what materials it costs, what you need to use it with. Someone just says white box plus 0, which doesn't tell me anything, so it's clearly bugs. Maybe it needs like refined stone or refined limestone. Doubt it. Like why is it a beginning object only now wanting that tier 2 stuff? And then why isn't it in the recipe for that when you're crafting the house? Or crafting the farm? It's not, so there's that. Okay, so need all of this later. Now we want to go queue, we want to go to village, we want to go to farm. We want to go... Why can't we build here? I can build here. Yeah, let me go this way. I don't know for resources. I'm already, yep, just started. I don't have any stone on me right now. Okay. Let's go see if they're working on any stone. Before we do that, let's just get all my foodstuffs. I want to get at least 10 things of food on me. I'm pretty sure that's already done, growing, so technically we could, theoretically, harvest it again. Just get a ton of rice. Just keep going back and forth. So by the time I get done planting, this will probably be done. Get like 1,000 rice or something like that. Micromanaging. I know they're just going to continuously work. Could do that. Still gotta get my food up and running first before we do anything else. I want to get all of these seeds. Gonna use our new hoe that we've never used before. Have you played every bus game? What do you mean by bus game? Or have I ever played a bus game? No. I don't know what you mean by bus game. No. I don't really play those driving games. Like, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, or any of those. Haven't really played any of those. Almost done. Craft our food first. Then all the excess will go into the thing. I might just grab another thing of, what you call it as well. So we want all of it, I guess. We have technically, I think, 3, so we're gonna have technically like 2 extra, but oh well. Not sure what we were short on, probably onions, most likely. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be making the other thing, but like the other things like want like stuff I just don't have. Like that mushroom ear thing, which I have no idea how to get. A lot of these things, like this one, mushroom ear, mushroom ear, mushroom ear. Every single one wants a mushroom ear, and there's no way to get it. And pork, which I can't get. Like this one, I still have no idea where to get this coordinator at. Coordinator, licorice, chicken, like snail. Oh yeah, any of that stuff. Okay, we have enough food to last me for a little while. Everything else away. Let's get my... Dude, my hammer's about to bust. I haven't used an axe yet. Okay. Everything else we can go throw into the warehouse box. Restore this. Take that out of here. This doesn't need to be in there. This stuff we want to put into our thingy jade, which is way over there. Let's put that over here. This. Okay. So we want the indigo seeds back. I don't have a lot, do I? Too much of these seeds, though. Still have a lot of inventory space, so I'm not really all that worried about it, but still. Alright, I needed the stone. And the wood. There we go. I need to get indigo and whatchamacallit up and running. Can I put this here? Can I build here? Why? Game, why? Can I build here? Build field here? I guess that'll be enough for mine to go. Put the thing in right here. I could just build one, like, nice-looking farm, but with not even terrain anywhere. Like, there's just no straight, like, flat terrain. This is about as close as you're gonna get. Maybe a little bit too big. Oh well. We're gonna have a lot of indigo. Indigo. Whatever the pink flower's called. Prom or something like that. How fast that shit just goes. I'm not done doing this farm yet, and that one's up. You got some ear mushrooms to like explore in the woods? Dude, I was exploring the woods, couldn't find any. Okay. I still can't do anything because I can't get the pork anyway. Did you ever figure out how to get the farm to work? Okay, with that we can now start getting the wood. Start turning the wood into what we need. So we don't need this, don't need that. Now we just need, don't need the stones. At least I don't think so. No, I do. I need to turn it into refined stone. Let's take 200 and turn it to refined stone. How much refined stone do I need? Refined stone. Refined stone, I need... Refined stone, 80. I can make a total of 60 right now with 200 stone. If I did get the ear mushrooms, I could technically get a little of the things crafted, but then I still can't get anything with the pork or the chicken done. So is there a reason to even start if I can get all of it? Okay. If you do, Rudolph, let me know if you get it working. Because then I'm gonna be upset. But yeah, it's like, maybe it's just a random bug for me. You know, I've uninstalled and reinstalled the game twice. See if it was just a random bug. Right. That in here. Need more stone. Stone. All of it. I don't need it. Can't hurt to have it. I'm always gonna get more stone. Seven seconds. Around. We're done with the refined stone now, so now we need to figure out what we need next. We need builder's paint kits. Find a limestone, which we have already. Wood blocks. So what's the builder's paint kit stuff? I think we need the indigo and whatever, which we just picked up. So it's just this one and this one. We need more of. Let's go over there and see what actually everything we need. The woods in the river valley, only spotted it because I accidentally clicked control. But yeah, I always click control when I'm looking for items I need. Okay, so I need this one. So we need flax and then limestone as well. This is where I wish I had another house up. Or build another house that way I can have limestone being made too. Nah, might be self, fuck it. I need to get at least like 200 probably. Theoretically, I probably should get another house built, have more villagers up, but I'm already having like problems with being able to barely feed the two I currently have because I don't have anyone being automated working on any food product. I have to do it all manually myself. It really sucks. Something they need to fix like ASAP. It's the only thing holding this game back right now. Like the villagers can't automate themselves. Like, you guys work on food, like, you know, you guys farm, and you guys take the farmed food and turn it into nourishment, and then you guys, now that we have enough nourishment, can now do this. You know? If that was the case, if that's how, like, the farm worked, I would have probably, like, 6 buildings up right now. Someone in kick just spamming me right now. So I have a total of 123. I don't know, because that's only like 10. That's maybe 1,000. Maybe 2,000. I need 3,000 total, so I need at least another 100. Guess I don't technically need stone right now. I could technically have that other guy get stone for me instead of the, do that. Instead of doing... Oh, we're out of pickaxes. I gotta make more pickaxes then. Okay, so crafting, pickaxe, make 5. Wonder how many axes were short done. We're gonna have to check that here in a sec too. Just go dump those in one thing. Oh, no, I guess not. You go back this way anyway to get the flax. Yeah, I have enough hatchets to last me forever. Flax. Really a lot of flax. Do I have any extra flax in here? I don't. 60 flax isn't gonna do jack shit. Like, I'm gonna have to just do farming for a while, aren't I? This up. I hate how my level 2 stuff is about to literally die. Didn't last for long, did it? Is it worth materials? I don't know. Plenty of Grom. It's just not the Indigo. Indigo is a lot harder to come by. Well, yeah. Grom for sure. I just didn't remember the last part. Either or. So much of this out here, I'm just gonna grab it all. I need it all. Probably don't even have enough. I have the other guy working on limestone right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. We get more limestone. Don't think I need the artisan stuff, so I don't need this, whatever this other one is. I probably should build something for it. This last section, we'll go back and see how much we can craft. This section, I guess. Keep finding more. Okay. You can make 400. How much is 400? I don't know. Craft it all. I don't care. Okay, so we're out of indigo. So we went to indigo fairly quickly. We only got 400 out of that. That's not good. So the indigo and the Grom we're going through pretty quick. I can make another 300 with the Grom, but the indigo we went through so fast. And I was picking a bunch of wild indigo too, and apparently that's still not enough. Could be okay, I think, on the flax side. I think it's just these. We're just gonna have to like harvest them all. Might not even be enough. I'm just gonna have to be doing a lot of the where's the seed at? A lot of the farming. at the farm, and then go and craft as much as we can, come back, go and farm, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Good enough. There's just not a large chunks of indigo anywhere. I have enough flax, I think. If I don't, I can always get more. Did I like 300 or something like that? This time I'm gonna swap them. I'm gonna put the pink here and then the indigo over there. That way I have more indigo. See how much we can craft. I can craft literally one. I'm one indigo short. Really? Come on. I'm really, really low on indigo. Like, it's not even funny. Have a Grom. So I guess we'll just grab it. We'll just go out here and just get this shit. No, over and covered on Grom. I think it's actually seeds. If I drop the those, so yeah, that weighed a lot. These weigh so much. Gotta drop that stuff off. Need indigo game. These aren't even fully grown yet. Covered again. Who knew getting these things were gonna take a while? Man, I need 3,000 of this stuff too, which is crazy because they weigh a lot. I'm about to run out of like farming area before I run down a road, and I gotta build on the other side of the road. You got like that little bit of the section over there. I really want to put up fences, but every time I want to put up fences, it keeps like, no. wonder if I should just plant the whole thing indigo. 45 versus 69. I'm going to. I have a ton of the pink shit, just not indigo. I'm gonna do this whole field indigo. I'm just gonna make another field next door. The Grumwall. Of course, I dumped all my song. That's somewhere. It's really weighing me down right now. I think it's just these. Yeah. Stone. Stone, 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 stone. Okay, not sure why I can't place it one more over there, but sure, game. Whatever you say. Thought the pickaxe was gonna be the first one to break, but looks like it's the hoe. I'm just doing a shit ton of farming. I have 700 of the builder stuff. I still need 3,000, so I need another 2,400, I think. I don't think this is gonna be enough. I don't think this pot's big enough. Be short. Make it wider. Down. Can't build a farm here. I can build here, and then just keep building this direction. My hoe. So first thing to go was my hoe. A really long farm instead of a wide farm. Too bad there's not like a way to like flatten like terrain in the game. I can like rebuild the farm and whatnot. Just get all the indigo, we'll farm it, and then we'll go and see what we can craft with what we currently have. The pink's up already if I wanted to go mine that. Mine, I mean, harvest. A great stream. Hey, catch it up. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. See how much I can make with that. $1,200. I think that'll mean we're going to be at halfway, a little bit past halfway. That's about it. All that work is to be at the halfway point. Means we gotta do what we did all over again. I'm hoping those one guys are still getting the whatchamacallit, the trees. We're not overweight on just straight up by 3 pounds. Yeah, this weighs 100 pounds. Oh, short on. Probably all 3, most likely. So, yeah, I almost have a full 2,000. So, I have... Yeah, short on that. Where's my flax at? Flax, I still have a good chunk. Not seed. Yeah, I need the pink and indigo and the how much did I have for 71? Okay, so let's go and harvest everything. Funny thing is, like, this might be the last time I actually even have to do this. We need the farm up for it, just be able to get enough. I don't think it's possible to do it without it. Alright, with that we got a total of 70. It's enough for what, 400 each? It's not even enough. We're gonna do this probably another 2 more times. Probably just to get enough. So much farming. We haven't even gotten to the cutting down the trees. I'm like imagining like how much field we would need for there to be enough, and we'd have to probably like remove everything out of all the other crops we have, and just plant all just straight up indigo for it, just to be enough. That's how much you probably need. It's insane. Can't even imagine trying to get wild stuff for it. And if I had enough villagers, I could literally have people making that other pieces of wood for me right now. Hey, can you guys make some that stuff? I probably could actually. Oh, we're sitting here. We probably have enough wood. So how much wood do we have just in the thing? We have 250 in the storage. That's it? There's no way. Let's tell him to stop. Let's go into Carpenter's Pavilion. Let's have him go to the Carpenter's Table. Let's have him make raw planks. Planks. That's how fast it goes? Maybe not. It takes forever. Takes me only 7 seconds. Make what little we can. Hopefully that'll be enough time for the indigo to regrow. $600. Must be more than 250 in that thing, right? If that's the case, I might as well have them back on wood then, because that makes no sense. You have to finish 1 wood plank, or 10. You gonna finish? Not sure why that progress went like that, but okay. Then we want to go back to the warehouse. So limestone just got finished. So if I put them back on the wood, how long does it take for him to get? I'm guessing it's probably 10 wood. Is that less than what it was before? Yeah, it's because he got the wood from the other thing. Yeah, that's right. I don't see the progression on this though. Or just for this one. Oh, it's bugged. Pickaxe durability 75, storage 180, hatchet. It's okay. Okay. Let's worry about that shit later. Okay, so we now have a total of 2,500, and I need a total of another 600. Another 700. Just to be on the safe side. So I gotta do this all one more time. After this, I think. Unless I get extremely lucky and it's right over the number, but I doubt it. I think I'm gonna have to do it at least one more time. Shouldn't be that too bad. This hoe though is definitely gonna break by the time we get done. There's no fans or butts, which means I have to make another 2 hoes. And probably another hammer too, because it's about to break. Pretty sure this will break before I get finished. Means I'm gonna have to go get another one. So I can have this little section up. And the indigo's back up and ready to go. They have 250, yeah. It's only 250. That's in here for some reason. I think we'd be getting more wood, but apparently not. A good chunk of limestone in here now. What all that stone? Just disappear into the ether? Looks like. Right into the poles. Didn't have extra poles? Fine stone rope, which I don't have, and wood poles. Did I have that in my caravan maybe? I have rope, but I'm out. Means I'm gonna have to make more rope. Means I'm gonna be out of flax, which means I need to go get flax for the rest of this. It will never end. I have a total of 20 rope on me. I need to go make some poles. Take some refined stone with me. Poles, I need raw beams. Maybe an extra hammer as well. See how much we can make with this. I don't think I have a lot of flax, do I? We're going through a lot of it, making that rope. We'll make a total of 400, which means we're going to be short 300, I believe. So we have enough to do 200 more. How much do I need? 200, which would be at 50, so we need 300. So I need more flax, and more ingo, and more everything. So we're just going to farm it all. Hey. I have to replant it all afterwards. I'm gonna bet my guys are already out of foodstuffs. They've gotten barely any wood whatsoever. And I've been doing this for like almost an hour now. Took me an hour at 55 minutes. I'm barely have the materials to finish just the woodworking stuff. Or the architecture stuff, whatever you want to call it, the paint. We gotta do the wood stuff. Which means we gotta chop down all kinds of bunch of trees. I was hoping my one guys would just build up enough so I wouldn't have to be worried about it. I just take it straight and put it in there, but nope. You guys are working really slow on gathering the wood. If they still have enough food, it'll even still work, which last time I checked the village management, it was still fine. No. Feels about time I'm done with this, like the freaking ground will be done. It is, yeah, over there. Alright, we should be good. Get some water. We have enough to finish this off. We only need 300. Make 400. I guess getting an even number. Might as well make the 400. Okay. We have enough. 200. So all that's left is now the wood stuff, yeah? Yep. Let's make the lattice screens. Do we need grids for that? Let's just dump everything we don't need right now. And pick up just wood. So we want to drop all this. I need the stone on me, or this. So I'm gonna drop that as well, or this. Actually, I want that because we're going to probably need scaffolds at some point, so let's put this in here. Okay, I'm also gonna drop this, this. Oh crap, I don't want to do that because this thing's getting inventory problemed. I don't need these seeds. These seeds are just taking a lot of inventory space for like no real reason. Want the wood. Wood. That's all the wood I got from this thing. I'm gonna have to take this 4 planks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we want to get you a little closer, so let's get you. Alright, so we need to get the wood blocks. So lattice screens. We'll run those first. Lattice screens, we need pretty sure grids. So we need grids. So we need 200 grids. That's 200 wood blocks. Blocks. I need a max of 180, which I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough to do even this. I think I have 20 grids in my thing. We take those 20 grids and turn them into lattice screens. Let's see. Which means for all the other wood stuff, I'm gonna have to go chop down trees. So I think I have enough for the lattice screens. I'm just gonna need the 700 some wood for the we call it. Seconds per one. 92 degrees outside right now. 77 in my room. 14-degree difference. I don't know how we put that EC. I honestly have no idea. Just crazy talk. I might be making more lattice screens than I need. I think I am, but it's probably like 20 maybe extra I might have left over. What do we do? Why this thing is doing this? Like, there's nothing really to do. It's just a waiting game. And this is the shortest waiting game because we got the 750 whatever for the other one. Let's get the grids out of here. Wish this game was co-op. Yeah. Nice. We swell. But technically I have 20 lattice screens. So this is enough just for lattice screens by itself. So yeah, I technically made 20 over because we have the 20 here. So 175 I think is all I need. Right? So lattice screens 195? No, I have 190. Don't I have 190? I have 195, yeah. So I can make 175. 175, which I can't because it costs 15 to make 10? You're joking. It's not an even number. Oh. I need another 50 or another 60. We didn't make enough. Here I thought we had enough, but it's not 1 for 1. It is on the other side. That sucks. On the other side it's 1 for 1, but over here on this side it's not. They want a little bit more. It's 1.5 for 1. Yeah, Crazy German, I just wish this game had working mechanics. Like, the only thing they need, in my opinion, is to fix right now is the farm. They just gotta fix the farm. It's broken. There's a lot of things in the game that you can't continue unless the farm is fixed. There'll be more updates, but it's just... This is the type of game where I play once, beat it, and then never come back. Because I'm one of those type of gamers that kind of like... I move from game to game to game. I never really stick with one game for too long. I take RuneScape Wildlands. I played all the way through, beat it, and now it's coming out with updates. I probably will never play it again. Because I've done everything. So it's just... By the time they actually make this game good, it's like I've already played and moved on. So I need another 50. Great. Wood. How much wood has been built up from my guy working on the wood? It's enough. How much would I bet? 40. That's it? You've gotten 40? That's it? 40? Do they still have food? Yeah, they still have food. I guess we're chopping down trees. Use this axe for the first time. So we need at least like 1,000 wood, give or take. Probably not even enough, really. Crazy. Is the farm broken for you? Or is it just for me? I saw someone else streaming, and I got to the point where they made it just to see if it was just me. So I'm not. I know it's not 100% just me, but I wonder if is your farm working? If my farm won't work, what do I do? Your farm works? What? Okay, give me a second. What does it require? Let me show you. What is this? What is this? At 89%, I'm stuck here. I've looked on the forums, and a bunch of other people are stuck here with this as well. I deleted the game and re-downloaded it, and I'm still having this issue. What is this? This required resource blank 0. Like, I've used every single tool I have. 2 pickaxes there, but okay. So, like, doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't want to be used with a chisel. Doesn't want to be used with a hammer. Okay, shovel in there. Okay, hammer. Looks like stone. Yeah, it does look like stone. But wrong tool. Can't build with shovel. Can't build with hammer. Can't build with chisel. I can't do anything with it. Like, these are up at the same time as this. I could build this, but not this. So, what was it? What was the materials? I don't know. Half the game is locked because I can't get farmers. So I have to manually do the farming to feed my guys myself because my thing's bugged. All those trees are going at 160. I need another 900. They're chopping down trees. Nice to know that at least someone has the game working. Like right now, if it was working, I'd have like 6 or 7 buildings or houses up right now and have a ton of villagers working on stuff. But I can't, so I don't know what to do. It's like half my game's non-existent. It feels like because I can't get the villagers to farm for me. Or can I get cows and chickens to do the recipe missions because I can't get freaking pork. I can get chicken eggs technically, but not chicken meat from June. So and there's plenty of cows and chickens out here. I just can't do anything with them because I can't get a farm up. Really frustrating. So much potential in the game right now that I just can't get because that farm is just busted. I'm happy I'm finally at tier 2 weapons. Or tools, I should say. Using the primitive stone stuff forever kind of sucks. These aren't all that much better, to be completely honest. Like, I'm not sure, like, the time it takes to make them is worth the durability they give you. Not absolutely horrendous or anything like that, but still. What do I have? I have 600. I don't know if I need at least 1,000. $600's not even enough to do the planks. I need 700 just for the planks. All trees must die, apparently. This used to be covered in trees, and now it's not. Now, over encumbered. And a total of 400. I don't even have 600. Where did I get the 400 from? Or the 600 from? I don't even have 600 wood. I have 600 wood. I have 500 wood. Halfway there. All those trees we cut down, and this one axe, halfway there. Next. Okay, now we have 600. 700. It's not really enough wood to really do everything we need right now, but it's enough to get started. Then also that one guy's also getting wood as well, so hopefully he'll get enough wood to last a little bit. There's no such thing as dysentery in this game. Alright, so I need 30 grids. I need 50. So it's not gonna just build straight up 50. I would have to build, I don't know that math. I won't do the math. Okay, so what we do, what, 50 times 1.5? 75? I can make 80? I did the math right. Makes me happy. Yeah, that should be everything we need for the lattice screens. Okay, still need grids though, so lattice screens are done. But now we need to make wood blocks and grids. So I need to make 60 grids. So I need 70 wood blocks. Once these are done, then we have the wood blocks and the grids and the lattice grids done. Then we can move on to the next thing, which I think would be the Doro something. I don't remember how it's pronounced. Yeah, Dogong. That's what they're called. Dogong. We need 152. So we need 100 of them. Of those, which they cost braces, 15 braces. So I need brace. I need a wedge. So I gotta make wedges first. It costs 20 wedge to make 10. So if you need 100 dugongs, it says 15 of these. Or math. So I need 100 times 1.5 equals 150 is what I gotta make of the braces. So I need 20 wedges to make 10. That's what? 50 times 10? That doesn't sound right. Maybe it did. Sound like 3,000. That doesn't sound right. Maybe 300. 50 braces. So yeah, I think we need like at least 300. Let's start with 300 and see if we can go there, because 3,000 doesn't sound right. It's gonna go 30 times. So what do we do in the meantime as we wait? Go sit here and read? Maybe read. What are you guys gonna do? Hey, 70 things will follow. Other sub. I'm not even gonna try your last name because I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'd butcher it. I want to say Jimenez, but I'm gonna get eat again here soon as we're done with this. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 300. I don't know why I got 20. I think it's just supposed to 150 times 2. Take the zeros off of each, that's 15 times 2. Because everything's being built in tens. Just gotta build 15 of those one things, and then we can build 10 of the other ones. And that should be enough, hopefully, for those dongongs, or whatever they're called. Weird name. They have another name. An English sounding one. That sounds so weird. I guess I could find out. So doing nothing. Dogong. Traditional Chinese architecture technique. I'm talking wooden braces. Yeah, it's just strictly a Chinese item, I guess. We're done. I was looking up to see if there's an English equivalent. Alright, so... Right, I still gotta make the braces first. Braces. 50. Back over here. I think there is one. Interlocking brackets is really what it is. So there's no like name like brace or anything like that. It's just interlocking wooden brackets is the English equivalent. Your name. How it's pronounced. Done. Now, can we make 100 of those things? These are just 10. Remind me to get something to eat after this because I'm gonna forget. I'm hoping we made enough food at the beginning of the stream so that we don't have to make more food at the end of the stream. At some other point in the stream, I should say. Webcam has been fuzzy. Why? Webcam. I don't know why I'm fuzzy for the webcam. Let's close it. I don't know why I'm fuzzy. Hello? There it goes. Yeah. Done with those. So I still need 90 braces. Okay, I'll still do that. Carved beams needs what? Carved beams need plan beams. Okay, so yeah, I gotta make braces. So I gotta make 180 wedges. I don't have enough. 50 wedges short. Forgot to eat again. We still haven't turned all the plan stuff into. Oh, I'm pretty sure the plan boards, the plan planks, and the raw planks cost 1 per 1. But once we move over to the curved planks and all that crap, it's 1.5 again. So that 700 is not actually 700. That's not. I can make 60, which would be 30 short. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, so let's get something to eat. Eat. 19. One short. Make that even 20, so the 19 doesn't mean jack. Oh. Yes. It's in here. Okay. Alright, so let's see if they got any wood. I guess it's probably no. 157. All that time. You got 157. That was it? 157? You know what's crazy? My pickaxe guy, the guy's getting the crap ton of salt, and not even crap ton, but a good chunk. He had 5 in here. There was 10 of these in here before he even started, and yet he's out. So, okay, they're out of food anyway. This is at 100%. 200 per hour. That's how much he's getting per hour? That's like nothing. I get 200 in like 5 seconds. Not 5 seconds, more like 5 minutes, but still, that's... Like, what? 200 per hour? Maybe if I give him some food, maybe the production will increase. Except 200 per hour, which is insanely long. It's like, you might as well not be doing it. They have nourishment. Still 200 per hour? Sure. Like I said, that's not really worth my time. Alright, I needed 50 more, right? 50 more wedges. Braces, which I can craft. The exact number. Let's go. I had one more wedge. I could technically make another 10, but... Hey, Rudolph, you still there, man? Yor, did you ever get your farm up and running? Did it get to work, or did you run into the bug like I did? Okay. Races in here. So here. Alright, so now we just need... I think it's just the custom beams. Hey, Voxid, what's up, man? 300, or does it say 565? How's the game? It's pretty good. Minus some minor bugs and stuff, but other than that, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it, that's why I keep playing it. Yeah, so card plank, which I think... I'm gonna check. I think it's still 10... Nope, this one's not. Oh yeah, okay, card planks and the custom planks is still 1.5. Dang it! So I need 700... the card planks is 441. I need 450. Was that 450 divided by 1.5, and that's the same number? Oops, what do I do with my calculator? 450 divided by 1.5 equals 300. So I need 300. I don't know what I'm doing now. Still think I need 450 times 5. 675, so I need 680 of the, I don't know why I just closed that, beams. 680 beams. Make 120. More beams? Okay. Beam, yeah. Cheap, I think it's only 20 bucks. How's the building? Pretty good. I like it. I like the building a lot. I like how the game allows you to upgrade buildings too, instead of the being like you have to like tear down the whole building and then build like the newest one from scratch. I really don't like those games that do that. This game allows you to upgrade the buildings. They're higher versions, and you don't have to spend as much materials doing so. So yeah, so you make pretty cool buildings. Like at that stone building over here, this is the wood building. Then you got brick building over there. You got the artisan building over there, which looks really interesting. It has a really unique design with that weird like U shape. Here's my farm over here that's bugged. It's the only thing that I have an issue right now. Like if this farm thing was up and running, I'd love the game a lot more. I'm seeing if Rudolph has that same issue. I might delete the game and re-download it again if it has an issue that, or if his issue's fixed. It's like a patch thing or something. What's it doing again? You get new NPCs? You get new NPCs by building houses. 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 I think they're out currently working right now. I don't know where they're at. Sometimes like to walk over here. I'm not sure where they're at right now. There's one right there. Houses. So you'd go village, housing. Guessing there's no other house available yet. My guess is they'll probably will upgrade houses at some point in updates. Can you build a wall? You can build fences? I haven't actually done it yet. You can build like, first one you can build like a rural fence, and then you can build like a bamboo fence, and then you can build a lattice fence, and now I can build a grid fence. I just haven't done it. Haven't gone on my way to do it yet. So many other things I need to do, and there's a bunch of other decoration stuff you can build. So. Not a wall. Well, there's nothing to really attack anyone in the game yet. And that cat is having a heart attack. Alright. So we are currently building beams. It's plan beams, which I don't think we need. Do we need the plan beams? We do. I might as well just keep those plan beams in there then. Okay, so plan beams. We need to... What again? We're trying to make the custom beams. We need 680, I think is what we needed. 680? Where's the number we got? 400. Okay, carved planks. Okay, we're doing... Oh. Then we made the wrong amount of number anyway because we were doing beams. Okay. But I think I just made beams. What's my calculator not in here? God dang it. Menu. I want to do taskbar. I want to pin it to start menu. Pin it in here. Why is it not in here? How do I get pinned in here? Do here, then start menu. Ah. So what was the number again? 565 times 5 equals, we need 850. Okay, 850. I currently had made a total of 120. And I'm off. Look. Where's my food? So we just need 850 wood. Last time we cut all those trees down over there, like that whole area over there, like this whole area right here used to be covered in trees, and now it's gone, and I got like 700 wood. What do you got? 50. Villagers. Useless. Alright, I guess we'll just keep on trucking up this way and keep tearing down some trees. Well, that's the only thing we can do. Die, bushes, die. I love how they consider these little twigs and stuff on the same level as the giant tree branches and trunks. It's like, what that? Hey, wood's wood, right? Yeah, not really. When it comes to building. Back to the big trees. Level up. I know we're gonna level up. I think we're gonna do our carry weight, right? Because we did the whatchamacallit last time. The movement speed. We have maxed our movement speed since the fast travel mechanic doesn't really work all that well. Pick it up. Okay. We're gonna chug this way, so hopefully it falls that direction instead of behind me. I think it's gonna fall behind me anyway. Dang it. Okay, okay. I don't want to fall off that cliff. At some point, I'm gonna have to go make two more axes. Okay, so it's doing that for you as well. Thought so. I guess there's no point in installing, reinstalling. Which is weird because the other guy that was on Twitch said his was working, which sucks. Like, why is yours working and ours not? That's not fair. Give me your version of the game, please. That's not fair. So much of the game just like just kind of locked behind it. Like if that was working right now, I'd recommend the game to pretty much everybody. Right now it's just not. What I have. Total of almost 400. So almost halfway. Oh, gotta level up. Let's go. So, like if I had these both maxed out, I could get this one. We can extra 10% for everything, but I don't have that yet. And movement speed's done. We could just get weight. 25 pounds. No, okay, this is how I want to see. I want to do math. Like, I don't. Okay, I'm probably gonna forget the next time I actually level up, but this one gives us 25. Now, is that 50 on top of the 25? Because if it is, then all of these stuff also do multiplicative. You know what I mean? Because our weight's now at 345. So, I wonder if it will go to 395, or will it just go up by an extra 25 points. A good way to find out. Yeah, but mushrooms don't exist here, right? They only exist in the other, right? Like mushrooms don't exist here. They only exist in the other map, right? The map with the Great Wall of China. Fairly sure, right? I'm fairly sure that's how that works. Look at all these trees we've knocked down, dude. Easter Island. That's what this place is gonna look like by the time we're done. The funny thing is, this is just for the beams. We still gotta do the planks after this, which is another, like, 800 to 900 wood. As soon as this hatchet breaks, we're gonna have to go get some more hatchets. Goes. Time to go all the way back. Jeez. enough hatchets. I need the refined stone on me and the rope. Stone. I'll put enough poles. What do I do? I'm gonna be out of the rope now. I have to make rope if I wanted to make some more tools. I hope these two hatchets are enough to finish off the rest of the wood. Actually, no, we're making the beams, aren't we? So we're making beams. Else is okay. Right. How many beams do we need to make again? We made get the number on here. 850. Oh no! Someone needs to remember that 850. 850. Okay. 850. We have a total of how much? So I need 700 more. 700 more raw beams. Oh, we're so close. We can get 600. We need 100 more. Darn. Now we gotta wait 60 times for this to go through. What do we do in the meantime? That was the weather by you guys. It is 93 now. 93 with 58% humidity outside. 78 in the house. Only 42 humidity in the house. And we have a dehumidifier. Actually, check. Dehumidifier full? Sorry about that. Went to the restroom as well, so I don't have to do that later. Not done yet. Went to the restroom, I emptied out the dehumidifier, and we'll sit in here. The thing is, once this finishes, we still gotta get more wood, and then we gotta turn 100 more into raw beams, and then we gotta turn all of that into planed beams, and after we're done with that, we gotta turn that into then curved beams. Oh no! Never end. Actually, I need to make 110 because I think we're 10 short. It's actually more like 7 short, but can't make it in 7. 10 short. Rain is real. Yeah, it's just like the problem with this mechanic is you're just sitting here doing nothing. So you're just sitting here going, what do I do? I guess this is probably why you need to have villagers. The villagers are doing all these little minute things while you're sitting here waiting and you're doing other things. But since I don't have the frickin' farm, I can't get the freaking food to be able to get more villagers unless I'm literally the only one doing the food. I'd have to be the only one getting and just harvesting a bunch of rice over and over and over again, filling up the thing with just food, so that all the other villagers can be sustained. I have to constantly would get food to be able to do that. Which, man, I just want that farm up. Why is the farm up and running? They said there's supposed to be an update soon. When is that going to be? I don't know. I'm going to pull up Steam, see maybe if they've announced anything. I just pulled it up on my browser, but whatever. Reviews. We're done. I'll look at that later. Yeah. So I can make 750. Wait, 850. So there's technically 860, I think. Maybe 110. We're overweight on beams, so there's that. Trying to chop down some more trees. These grow really fast. Like we chopped down these already. They're all back. I don't know if these are even worth cutting down because they're like 1 to 2 each. You're all back. Theoretically, I only need to get 100 wood to finish off, but those little grum thingies are blocking me from that tree. I don't know. They just were. 278. I'm going to have to finish off the beams anyway. This used to be just straight freaking trees. Where'd all the trees go? Someone killed all the trees. I don't know who it was. Definitely wasn't me. How many beams finished? Don't worry about the planks next. Yeah, that's all it's it. Beams and then the planks. That's it. $110. $110. How do you get wood log? Do you have your carpenter's area? Like, do you have, like, this machine that I'm currently working on? It's not this machine, it's the one right next to it. You put, your wood into a little bucket next to the, Let me finish this real quick, it'll take me just, like a minute. And I'll show you. I don't want to cancel this, because then I'll forget how much I have. There's a thing right next to this, like, directly to the right of it. There's a little bucket thingy we dump the wood in, and there's like, I'm not sure if it's a stump with an axe in it. So you need the wood in the bucket first. Here, let me show you. Here it is. The trestle table. You put the wood in here, in your little wood basket. I'm not going to because I know the wood I currently have. Once you have either this filled up or how much you want in there, then you go to this and you craft, and then this thing will get filled up with wood logs. So, that's how that works. And then you just, like, hold E, get the full stack, and then you just put it in your caravan like so. That's how that works. Alright, so now I need plan beams. I need to get my beams back out of here. Beams. I'm over encumbered on beams. So, plan beams. I need 860. Now, this will take forever. Speaking of which. So, 860. Oops. 860 divided by 5. That doesn't sound right. 72 seconds divided by 60. 3 minutes? Not sure if that's accurate. Maybe. 3 minutes? Not sure if I did that math right. I did my math right for the other one. No idea. Maybe. It says I can do 570, then that's enough. I love how, like, carving wood makes you way more. That I divide it and that times it. $70 minutes. Sounds about right. What do we do for 7 minutes? I can't physically do anything. I gotta sit here and wait. Oh, right, I was gonna look up the news. Game. Alright, so recent news. View all. Okay. Good players. First of all, huge thanks. 34 minutes ago. Okay. First of all, huge thanks for your feedback, Steam reviews, comments, screenshots on our Discord. We're collecting every message carefully, reading all of it, and we're now working intensely and implementing fixes to the game. If you guys are clearly important to us, we truly appreciate it. Small indie team. We're a small indie team. This is our first game. Chinese Frontiers is quite a large project. Over 50 hours of gameplay, 4 unique maps, and lots of interconnected systems. Unfortunately, in such a large work, some bugs slipped through, and we're now fully focused on fixing them. Despite the issues, we're really happy to see that 64% of the views are positive. Many of you see potential in the game. Support and motivation keep us going. We're fighting hard to improve this ratio and deliver the experience you deserve. We're working on progression fixes, game balance improvements. That's what they're currently working on. I want them to fix bugs, especially the farm bug. Release the first patch, June 27th. 4 days from now. I don't know if I'll be playing the game in 4 days. Awesome. Big thanks to all the streamers, content creators, and players who are showcasing our game. Your positivity and encouragement truly keep us going. The game does have a lot of potential. Like, the fact that they literally made a copy of Sengoku Dynasty and Medieval Dynasty, this is their very first games. Pretty good. Good so far. Just fix some of these bugs. Maybe the progression system could be worked on. You can see that. But yeah, we gotta wait 4 days for these bugs to get fixed, guys. 4 days. Oh, not 4 days. Done yet? Which is what we do. I don't think the developers thought this part of the game through all that much. This could definitely be fixed. Like, maybe make the craft time, like, half. But even if it's half, it's still 3 minutes of you doing nothing. Like, 7 minutes of you, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, this needs to be changed. You're supposed to use the villagers and all that stuff to do that. Okay. Even if I did have the villagers, they would make 10 every 3 minutes. So even then, it's like really still a long ways away. If I was playing this off stream, I'd just hold my phone and start reading. Pull up that light novel I'm reading and just read. I'm sure how interesting this is on stream, just seeing me carving wood. And the worst part is, this is not it. Like, we still gotta do this all over again. For the planks. We still gotta do the curved beams after this. We're showing materials for it. Then we gotta go get more wood. That's finally done. Was that actually 7 minutes? Anybody time that? Was that actually 7 minutes? 70, yep. Did the math right. Let's go! High school education that I got a billion years ago is paying off. I don't remember any of the algebra and any of the other stuff. So 570, so it's what, 57? Is that how you did the math last time? 7 times, I think this is 7 seconds, yeah? 7 seconds. That means did 86 times 5, which is 430 divided by 60. Okay, divided by 60. 7. So yeah, that's what you do. So 57 times 7 seconds divided by 60 equals 6. So we're at 255 is when we started. So see if it's at 301 by the time we finish. The plan beams and these curved beams are both done, so the only thing left would be the curved planks. I think that's what they're called. I'm not 100% sure. Really hate that we can't do anything else. I can't even check like inventory. I can't like check the journal. Our guy's doing this. I can't do anything. I gotta stay and wait. What we can do though is I'm hoping there's at least 200 stack at the bare minimum in the warehouse. I'm not crafting all this because there is a this current mission I'm currently on right now, the Frontier Fortress. Build the Frontier Fortress. I'm currently doing. I'm guessing you're still at the beginning there, Bip. So, you still gotta build like the base buildings around wherever you started to start your little like mini village. But then you will eventually, you get the missions done for June. You'll eventually get a missive saying he needs to send people to the Great Wall of China, and you're supposed to help build a signal tower. Oh, you don't have the game yet, okay. So, the signal tower is the first big project you build. I'm on the second. I think there's technically 4. No, there's 3 because this is the 4th map, the base village. After this, I still have, I think, 1 more giant project, and then after that, that's it. There's nothing left. Probably maybe like 2, maybe 3 days left of the game, and then I've beaten it. Because after this, I think, then we go to the next map. Then we do all the little miscellaneous missions there at the next map. Then we'll have to upgrade all of these buildings again to the probably final level. Hit the final tool level. Get a bunch of new tools. Then after that, get the materials we need for whatever the last place is. It's probably the order it's going to go in. We're at 2:59, so I need another 2 minutes. Looks like your math is working out there, Bip. I was hoping for like a quick hot fix for the game to come out within like a couple days, but nope. I'll wait till Friday, which I think is the 27th, right? 27th Friday, yeah. Gotta wait till Friday. I don't know if I'll even I don't think I'll still be playing the game by then, because I don't think there's enough content left. I might be beating the game on Thursday. And then we'll finally do an update for the game, finally fixing everything that I wanted and needed. And I'm like, I'm playing something else now. Don't forget, if you guys are liking the content of me sitting here doing nothing, hit that like button, subscribe. Follow me, boys. Watch me kick Twitch and Rumble. Really appreciate it. Hey, that's a good question. I don't really know. What games are coming out? I guess while we're sitting here waiting, man, there's only 1 minute left, so it's not like I can do like deep dive on what games are coming out. Let's look it up. Games coming out 2025. Sanctioneer? What's Sanctioneer? No, I've never heard of it. Spell it right? Let's see it on something like that. Yeah, I think you mean Master. Yeah, it's that voxel game. You spelled it. It's Island. Bucks. When it's out. It's like way over the top type game, but I'm not really big into over top type games, but I've looked more into it. Alright, so are we done with that stuff? Let's find out. Okay. Journal. Housing beams are done. Braces are done. Land beams are done by 2. Now, all we need now are the planks. I need 751 planned planks by itself. But I need carved planks, which I think is still 1.5. The carved planks is still 1.5, yeah. So, well, a calculator. So let's do 450 times 1.5. Go 675. That makes 680. 680 planned planks plus the 751. I should do 760. That's how much wood I'm gonna need. 1,435 wood. What? What do I got? 200. Give me a little. I guess they're out of food. This guy's out of things. Still technically getting wood. I don't really know like why they're like, yeah, we need food, but then I give them food, and then they're just like, yeah, I don't have the thing, but then they still do it anyway. But he's still getting wood. It's not like he gets more wood with more food in there. Which might be bugged. You would think they either wouldn't produce at all without food, or they production would go up if they had more food. Doesn't seem like either is happening. Okay, so how much wood do I currently have on me? I have a total of 472, which means I only need 1,000 more. 1,000 more, go, boys! Find the trees to chop down. The fact that we have to go further and further out for our trees, it's insane. What's up? Oh. Okay. Can't do... I could technically do the farm myself. Hey, Silverbell Cookie, thanks for the sub. The problem is I have to do everything myself. Because how it works is... I need food for producing. You get the producing thing up, which I can only get from the thing. Now, I can get the base things, but they can only, so right now, make food. If I have the stuff. But they themselves can't farm it. You know what I mean? So I'd have to first get farmers to farm my fields, and then have someone after that then cook food with the materials to then increase the nourishment, so that's like working together, so the farm makes the food, and the food then nourishes, and the farm makes the food, and it keeps going. And then after that, then I could have people in the warehouse, you know, gathering all of these materials. And then once these materials are in the warehouse, then I can have, you know, people making bricks or mortar. I can have people making stone blocks, or I can have the carpenters, people making the these things I'm trying to make myself. But it all starts from the farm, which I can't build because it's bugged. See the predicament I'm in right now? If it wasn't bugged, I could technically do, I'd have, like, I would probably have gone out of my way to make, like, 4 or 5 different houses, getting an extra, like, 10 to 15 extra villagers. So I'd have, like, production fully going and stuff like that, but as of right now, it's kind of bugged, so I can't. So there's no point doing it. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't gone on my way to build any other houses, because it's just kind of bugged. I need to make 1,450 raw planks. 7,450. 1,450. This is the one that's going to take forever. Yo, Bib, while I'm doing this, can you do the math for me? How long is 1450 in time? Like, how long would it take to do it? It's 5 seconds. Not 7 seconds like the other one, but it's 5 seconds. Turn it in. It's 10. It's 1 per 1, so it's 10. It's 10. 10 wood equals 10 raw planks. It's only the third level is when it goes 1.5. I guess you do like 145 times the 5 seconds. That's what it'd be, right? Divided by 60. Just about to break. So 12 to 13 minutes. That's just for one. Remember, then I gotta do it again for the planned versions. So that's 22 to 24 minutes just to turn this wood into the planned versions, and then I still gotta turn it into the curved version? So I guess the next hour, after I have everything... Where's my hatchet at? The next hour, after I get the wood, is just gonna be me just sitting and doing nothing. Just waiting for it to craft. How much do I have right now? 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm at 800. And once we finally have everything, then we can go to the next map and then finally start building. It said the farm is bugged. I know. It's literally stopping pretty much the game being really good. Like, these bugs are what's stopping the game from being a positive game on Steam. It's just a mixed. Like, if they can fix these bugs, they'd fix a lot of problems. It's weird. Right, so I don't think developers thought this through. The grind of just sitting and waiting and doing absolutely nothing. If I had the farm up, I could have, of course, the food production going full swing, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I could have multiple people working in the one section of the area, and I could have people making the planks, and then other people making the raw planks, and then other people making the planned planks. Then once that one is finished, that one would start working on that one, and then he would begin again. And then once the planned planks were done, I could have someone work on the curve, and it would just go going over continuously, and it would all be automated. And it's just, dude, we have literally, this whole area's been covered in trees. We're now up here on this next elevation. I have the kitchen built so I can technically make food or make meals, which gives more nourishment. But it's not automated. The farm would make it so that I could have people set as farmers, so then they could farm my fields to get the base product. And then I would have another villager after the farmers are farming and getting the base product to then take that base product and make it into meals to then nourish the settlement. It all starts at the farm because it's the base, it's the foundation. You got to have the food to make the meals, to then get the meals to make for the nourishment for the villagers to then produce more. You see what I mean? Okay, so I'm supposed to micromanage every aspect of it? That's what you're telling me? I'm supposed to, like, farm... At that point, like, if I'm supposed to do it with the farmer, or the villagers, then what's the point of having the villagers? I'm just going to end up doing it all myself anyway. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be automated. That's why you have villagers. So the villagers are doing one aspect while I'm doing another. You know what I mean? I can't assign anyone to the farm because it's not finished. Like, it's not finished right now. That's the problem. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Only need 400 more to go, boys. 400 more to go. Hoping I have enough of this axe. I don't have to worry about it. Falling logs. You assign villagers via the village management system. And once the building is built, you go in here, and then you would like click like, hey, new fish. You know what I mean? But you'd have to have the tools as well, which I don't have the tools. Technically, I could technically have a guy fish, and just all he does is fish. But I don't think having 2 workers, one doing wood, one fishing, is enough nourishment just off the fish for them to be able to sustain themselves. That's why I want people, like, since my farm's not technically finished, it's at 89% because that one spot can't be finished because it's bugged. I can't assign anybody to the farm because it doesn't technically exist in this list. You know what I mean? If I had farmers farming, I could then technically go to the village hut and then tell, hey, I want a villager making this thing or the amoebas or this or something, you know. But I can't. It all starts from the farm. Is the rice farm that can be fully built? No, it's just the farm. It's the building called farm. It's this building called farm. I can make plots. I can make a rice plot. I can make the rice field, and I can make the crop plot, the crop fields. I can do make those. Those are no problems. It's the farm, which allows you to make chickens and pigs, but then also provides workplace for the villagers, which I think is supposed to make it so then I can assign them to the fields. Which I'm not even 100% sure if it even technically does that. Like, I'm not sure if the farm literally just makes it so they get eggs and stuff from the chicks and from the pigs. I'm not 100% sure if that's the only thing the farm even does. So, I could be completely wrong. Like, maybe the whole game is designed where I'm literally work in the fields, and that's the only thing I can technically work on, because I'd have to continuously farm as the only mechanic in the game to let the villagers do everything else, which doesn't seem fun to me. So I'm hoping that the farm will allow you to have villagers also farming your fields as well. But again, not 100% sure, because again, I don't know, because I can't build the damn farm. See my problem? There's so much locked behind the farm. 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. I've literally destroyed it and built it 3 times. Have I built it in another spot? No, I built it all in the same spot. But at this point, like, do I even go out of my way to try to build it like on a completely another area? Because there's no guarantee that it's just not bugged. Because I've seen other people have this same issue. And what's the likelihood of them all building that one same exact spot? I even built it up and raised it. So like that shouldn't actually have an effect on where I built it, because I technically built it up on a platform, so now it has like a little ramp on itself. That was the last time I built it on the third try. So it shouldn't matter then, because it's not affected by the terrain. It's now affected by it's being lifted up on its own little pedestal. So it wouldn't matter then. I technically built it in a spot where its foundation shouldn't matter. Yeah, I think it's just bugged. Being further and further away because just the amount of wood is just dwindling because I'm literally chopping down all the damn trees. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Need another 200. Getting there. Getting there. almost feel like today's stream is just going to be getting the materials to then build, and then tomorrow we'll actually be then doing the build. My goal for today was to actually finish the building, but I don't know if that's even going to be possible with how long we're going to just be sitting and waiting and doing nothing. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need 1450, so we're just shy. I think one more tree. Where's one more tree? Okay. 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 Let's hope that during that process that my villager that's working on trees got some wood. Please have 50 wood. Fingers crossed. I needed one more tree to chop down, but no, my last axe broke. Now I gotta go and make myself another axe and then come all the way back up if that one guy didn't get the materials. Look at 4. 4. Uh-oh. Game bug? That was weird. Can't sprint. Let's hope this guy got at least 50 wood while we were doing that. I got 1,400 wood during that time period. How much wood did this guy get? 100 in that same period. 100 in the same period I got 1,400. So I got 14 for 1. 140 for 1. Yeah. Okay. What did I make? 1,500. What do I need? Oh, I need 1,450. $240 seconds. Oh my god. Oh, the time to craft is actually here. $200, 725 seconds. Okay. 725 divided by 60. 12 minutes. So at 2:35, we'll be done. Wake me up when the thing's finished, because then we gotta make it again. It's gonna take me 24 minutes just to get to the curved section. And it needs, what, 565 or something like that? 525? I can't remember what it is. 5 something. And you and then you divide that by, or multiply that by 7, divide that by 60. So it's gonna, the bare minimum, take me 30 minutes of just woodcutting. 30 minutes, boys! Of just sitting here, doing nothing. And then once we have that, we can finally go. Then we can finally go and build. 30 minutes of doing nothing. Time. We play some Minesweeper. Some Solitaire. I don't know, does PC even have base Solitaire in it? Or the old days they used to. I don't know how to spell Solitaire. Oh, Minesweeper. Minesweeper. The base games in the game, the PCs don't exist anymore. In my day. These used to be a basic thing. What's the news? That is... What's going on? On US base in Qatar. Here. Damage the paint of the portrait. That's why you gotta cover every portrait nowadays with like a plexiglass type thing. You literally have to cover every single portrait because people are assholes. People are just straight assholes. Like, I remember it was a painting, I don't know if it was a year or two ago, where someone threw paint on it as a protest against something stupid. Like, what does your protest have to do with you ruining millions of dollars? You do know that you destroying that one painting is not going to change anything. That's why I don't understand protests. Like, none of these protests matter. Like, I know this is going to get extremely political right here, but the No Kings protest in freaking, in the big cities that happen across the United States, and in Canada for some dumb reason. I'm like, nothing happened. The only thing you did was cause massive damage to those cities from the riots. Because they're not protests. Let's be completely honest. They're not protests. Once you cause any damage whatsoever, you're now in a riot, not a protest. The reason why protests worked in the 60s to give black people equal rights is because they were peaceful. Peaceful protests work. Rights do not. Then you also have to, like, file, like, for a protest to actually be, like, legitimate, you have to file with the city first. Like, you're just showing up because you want to show up. It's still an illegal protest, and you should all still, in my opinion, should get arrested. Why any of these, like, protests, in my opinion, or really riots, are allowed, I have no freaking idea. They should literally round everybody up and arrest them all. Give them a month in jail. Bare minimum. Hopefully that'll teach them not to do something stupid and illegal again. The fact that big cities allow this crime to continue to happen and they have to spend millions and millions and millions of tax dollars to fix these damages. Why? Why allow it to happen? If you arrest everybody, give them a month in jail, they won't do it again. Or the likelihood of them doing it again will go down. Nah. You don't agree with me? What about what I said you don't agree with? We should allow people to cause massive damage to cities? That's what you don't agree with? No. I didn't say protesting is wrong. I said legal protesting is right. There is a legal way to protest. You have to file your protest with the city. Or wherever you're technically doing it. Illegal protests, no. Because you got the protesters that sit in the middle of roads. The only thing you're doing is blocking traffic. Which is technically, I think, against commerce or whatever the hell that is. I believe in protests when it's done legally. Now, chopping people's heads off, that might be a little extreme. I don't agree with that. I don't agree, like, peaceful protests is what I agree with. Violent protests where you're chopping people's heads off, not so much. Oh, so you're saying since the city refuses your protest, you should what? Burn down the city? I disagree. There are other ways to protest. Because all I see now in big cities are people rioting and burning it down. Peaceful protests work. Rioting do not. I've never seen a riot ever work. Like, take the George Floyd riots. Nothing happened from that. Just massive, massive damage. I'm not saying if it was right or wrong, but the riot itself was wrong. Like I'm not talking about the George Floyd act in itself. That's for your own self to work out. But I'm talking about the riot itself. Burning down the cities doesn't change anything. Nothing happened. Same thing with the No Kings protest that happened in the United States. There's still no king in the United States. You did nothing. You rioted for nothing and nothing happened. Nothing changed. Again, only thing you did was cause massive damage to the city. Nothing changed. It's like people taking paint, like we're going back to this thing, and then destroying $1 million portraits, paintings, stuff like that. I'm like, it reminds me of the old days when I remember what was it? Who is that animal right activist group? There's with a P. I can't remember what is off the top of my head. But they used to take red paint and throw on people with fur coats and stuff like that as a protest. I'm like, you did absolutely nothing. That person's just not going to go buy another one. There'll always be some damage near a protest. Okay. I can understand maybe minimal damage. But when someone takes a rock and throws it through a business window, that is no longer a protest. That is a riot. Especially when said then person goes in and then robs the store. Like when you're robbing stores and stuff, it's no longer a protest. Like I said, I have no problem with protests. Peaceful protests I have no problem with. But when they're mostly peaceful, it's a riot. Don't let the news fool you. You got burning cars, burning cop cars, people destroying Waymoos or whatever the heck they're called. People literally beating on other people's cars that are trying to just drive and has nothing to do with the protest at all. Like, that is not a protest. That's a riot. Again, riot's bad, protest's good. When they're peaceful. But when it's not peaceful, it's not a protest, it's a riot. Like I said, I have no problem with protests. None. Yeah, but it's never just one guy. It's never one guy. I've never seen where a protest happened, it's completely peaceful, and one guy throws a rock, and then the entire narrative gets changed. I have never seen that in my entire lifetime of anything happening. It's always, oh look, this entire street's been ransacked. Look at all these police cars on fire. Anyone's theory on why the modern world is so stressful goes viral? Because you think too hard about it? Modern world's not stressful. Iran's crown prince calls for supreme leader to face justice. That's vague. What way? Are we done yet? No, we got 2 minutes left. 60 missing kids rescued in Florida's largest child rescue operation. How are they missing? What caused them to go missing? My opinion, 5 is too many, but that's just me. Pacers did win. I doubt it. It's open anymore. Yeah. No, they lost. So it looks like the Thunder won by 12 points. Saw it happen once Halliburton got injured. And they had their home game at their place. There was practically zero chance that Pacers were going to win. Could be ending here soon. But yeah, the media is something you should never truly believe. Especially since it's usually mostly by the government as propaganda at this point. You gotta use like multiple different sources to just see where maybe the truth might lie. Because one side might be saying, "Hey, this is mostly peaceful protest," and another might say, "This is a riot and everyone's dead." Like, so it's like, where's the middle ground? It's usually reading between the lines. When you read multiple things, is usually where the actual real truth is. Wonder how many people I lost on stream for me going into politics. We'll be getting done here in a second. We're at 12 minutes. Go. Gonna do that all over again. Another 12 minutes, so we're waiting at 47? 47. Keep checking the news. That's eventful. I can refresh my stories. Okay. Qatar closes airspace. U.S. Embassy tells Americans to shelter in place. Okay. Run for president. I don't understand why people keep doing this shit. It's not possible for him to run in 2028. What the fuck is wrong with people? Let's keep bringing up this thing that is already completely known. I guess they want to write about nothing. Farm Caleb Cooper reward for job after Jeremy Clarkson decision. I don't know what that means. First images from largest camera ever built reveals millions of galaxies. That's common sense. Okay. Well, the Steelers are better now that they have not Mason Rudolph as their starter. Huh! Who would have thunk? Yeah. It's definitely true. Far away? Like, what do you mean by far away? What's your definition of far away? Like, I built it up, so it's not like the terrain should be affecting it in any way. I could just go build it next to my actual plots and see if maybe like that would be good enough, but like I don't know how far away you can technically build it while villagers still being able to actually access it. Like, how far away can I build a farm that the villager will still reach it? Like, can I still build a farm like across the map, but still have my farmer or my villager still technically reach it? I'm not sure how that works. Over interference on streaming deals. Dude, Russia has its own problems. Like not being able to take down Ukraine for the last 4 years. Just law requiring warnings on M&Ms and Fanta signed by Abbott. Warnings about what? Are we talking about the dyes in them? 2028, don't they have to remove the dyes anyway? Because the health thingamajig, I'm pretty sure, by 2028, they have to remove all their dyes anyway. So why put warnings on it? Is anything else reading this? What the is this? What does this mean? What are gamer vibes? Sometimes I read like titles for news feeds, and I just scratch my head. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. And what does this even mean? I hate gamer vibes, but I'm a gamer. I'm sitting here scratching my head. It's like 2 + 2 = 4. I don't understand what. What? Now we need to talk about football players' appearance. So we literally have lost touch with the reality. Now we gotta worry about football players' appearance when they're not wearing the uniforms. Cock is spinning too quickly. Is it? Okay, sure it is. Yes, because he needs an extra million. Probably went to charity, most likely. Death Stranding 2 doesn't really try to win over the haters. I mean, your walking simulator? Isn't that what Death Stranding was? I never played it, so shouldn't judge. 7 minutes to go. So you'd have to think so. Like, some of these titles that you just read, I'm just going, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why? They made it home. Okay. We're gonna have a news feed on every single plane that ever makes it back. This plane made it back! Let's go! It's like, okay. I don't know if it gets shot down, I guess. I don't even know if it lands home safely. Look at that. And arrested with firearm at Nashville's No King protest. 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 Not riot. Protest. Because news doesn't understand the difference. Wow, 4 recalls, a lot of the freaking Mach-E's. I love how they're calling them Mach-E's and not Mustangs. EVs, man. Giant fad that it's never gonna work. The infrastructure doesn't exist. They're gonna be started on EVs. The infrastructure doesn't exist. But yeah, but 2035, you can't have any gas cars, even though we're not gonna try to build any infrastructure for them whatsoever. We're not going to increase the power consumption for the grid, or not power consumption, power capabilities for our grid in any way, shape, or form. We're not going to build more EV stations across the country, but can't have a gas car at 2035. No, I'm not saying it shouldn't exist. I'm saying it's a fad that's never going to last. Why? Because there's no infrastructure built for it, and they refuse to build it. That's why it won't exist. The reason why cars exist everywhere is because there's gas stations everywhere. You need electric stations to charge them everywhere to compete. Yet. Okay, yeah, you say yet, but they say by 2035. That's 10 years. You're saying like the country is going to build enough electric charging stations across the country in 10 years. They haven't built, I think, what, more than 4? 4 to 8? They haven't built more than 4 to 8. You need thousands. Thousands. And the other problem is that you have that's also holding it back is the charging speed. You need to be able to charge your car within 5 to 10 minutes. How long does it take to fill up your gas car? 5 minutes, maybe? 10 minutes if you're like dead empty? You have to compete with that. So at the bare minimum, you have to charge your car within 15 minutes. If you can charge your car within 15 minutes, people are just going to go, what's the point? So, one, you need more stations, you need a faster charge, and you need more reliable batteries. Because if you live, like, somewhere cold like I do, like in the north, your 300 miles that you're supposed to get gets chopped in half. If it doesn't get bricked, because how cold it was. It was a couple years ago, or a year ago, in Chicago, there was, like, over several hundred EVs that got completely bricked because the batteries just got too cold and couldn't handle it. So you need better batteries. The technology isn't there yet. Well, that's because you guys don't believe in gas and natural gas and all that other stuff. Like, I see all over Europe that you guys are closing down your coal plants, you guys are closing down your nuclear power, which, again, don't get me started on nuclear power. There should be nuclear power plants every fucking where. The fact that there are none, and you got countries like UK, Germany, I'm not sure about France, Spain and Portugal, that are just shutting down nuclear power plants. I'm like, you guys fucking morons. Nuclear power should be everywhere. But it's not safe. Nuclear power is probably the safest power supply right now over any other power currently available. Yeah, we're like 20 to 50 years before maybe seeing like electric cars everywhere and gas cars maybe starting to go down. But they want 2035. That's 10 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should, like, wasn't it France that had to like boost up its nuclear power recently just to get Spain and Portugal's power back online? Because they had nothing but solar and wind because they're And morons? I just sit here going, you guys have to be the dumbest idiots in the world to completely remove every single thing, your natural gas, your coal, and you just go completely green. The green energy bullshit is a complete scam. It's a complete scam. Like, we're greener now across the country than we've ever been. You know why? CO2. There are also positive things that CO2 bring that end of the world global people don't ever talk about. And you know what's the cleanest energy? The absolute cleanest? Nuclear. Yet, those same people talking about global warming don't talk about nuclear in any way, shape, or form. They don't want nuclear, which I'm sitting here scratching my head. Why? It's the cleanest energy. Right? If we're talking about if we're just talking about just trying to save the world and not have, like, CO2 and all that other bullshit, nuclear energy is the cleanest energy you're gonna get. And we have technologies now that can reuse the nuclear rods. So technically, we can actually go back. I'm not sure what France does, but in the United States, we used to bury the used rods from the nuclear power plants. We have the technology now that we could reuse those. So now we're even more being able to recycle nuclear power. So why every country isn't building like 100 new factories of nuclear power plants every day? Or not every day, but every year. Like, imagine if your entire country had, like, nuclear power plants everywhere. You would have more than enough energy to be able to then build more stuff for your EVs, because you would have the infrastructure built. But right now, there's not enough energy per country to build the EV charging stations across the country. So it's like, yeah, that requires warming water, and you also need the rivers and all that stuff. But nuclear power plant you can just build anywhere. Like, you don't need any specific thing; you just build it. Then there's like what, 2 to 3 safeties nowadays for nuclear power plants. So you need an act of God times 3 just to be able to have an accident for a nuclear power plant. Hey, we're done. Okay. Right, how much of these can I make? 960. I do not need 960. I need a total of 450. 50. Actually, at 15, 430. Shit, I'm like, I was like, what's going on my screen right now? We just spent 12, or actually, I think we spent longer than that on just typing things. So, yeah, 430 is what we need. Okay. Oh, how many seconds was that? Go back in the stream and see how many seconds that was. Let's just say it's another 10 minutes. So at 4 o'clock should be done. I think the fear is unfounded. They all believe everything's it's going to end up like Chernobyl. Chernobyl was what, 50 years ago? The technology for nuclear has you know, gotten better, let's just say. But that fear is what's stopping from nuclear reactors being built. Yeah, they're expensive, and yeah, it takes, like, I think 7 years to build them. But say you start building 100 right now. 7 years they'll be done. And you'll have a shit ton of extra energy. And they'll pay for themselves. Yeah, Fukushima which had, I think, only had 2 backups, and it was 2 natural disasters, acts of God, back to back. There was the earthquake and then the tsunami at the same time, same exact time. 2 natural disasters. That's the only reason Fukushima happened. Because you had 2 acts of gods. That's why there's now 3. There's 3 backups now because of Fukushima. Before they're like 2 backups should be plenty, but then Fukushima happened, and now we 2 acts of gods to get it to happen. And funny thing is, Fukushima's now pretty much back to normal. It's been what, 13 years? It's practically back to normal. So now there's 3 acts of God. They get a nuclear reactor. There are still more deaths from coal every year than there are for nuclear. I'm pretty sure there's more deaths from solar and wind than there are nuclear. If you like, I can probably look up. There's probably more deaths from those than there are nuclear. I just looked it up. There are no fatalities from nuclear accidents at any of the nuclear power plants. 0. Right. There's 0 at solar, but like, how the heck would you even die at a solar plant? Let's be honest. Wind. This one doesn't give me a number right off the bat. $32, according to December 4th, 2024, from InjuredCase.com. 32 from wind turbines. How about coal plants? It gives me a 20-year thing. I don't want 20, I just want last year. Let me just say last year. $3,000 from coal plants. So nuclear's safer in every aspect. There has been 0. And it's constant. And it's constant, unlike solar and wind. In my opinion, solar and wind shouldn't really be a thing. Like, yeah, maybe for your house, like in small scale. But large scale, I don't think it's a thing. It should be a thing. It's not recyclable. So when they break down, they are either scrapped for like some pieces of gold, or they're usually most likely just dumped in a landfill. Especially wind turbines. There's nothing recyclable about wind turbines. And they break down pretty quick, but especially depending on where you built them. Like the ones in the UK, in the middle of the water. Those will maybe have a 10-year lifespan. They will never pay for themselves. What do you think is going to happen when you build a giant fiberglass wind turbine in the middle of the ocean? You don't think that's going to like wear down extremely quickly? Okay. Let's go through this. Is everything done? Everything. Any red? Any red? No red. We're done. Let's go. Okay. We have 2 things of food left. Let me guess that's not enough. Dang it! Which means I have to go get food again. Before we can even leave. I almost kind of want to like, say, like, that's good enough for today. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some food and just call it good, and tomorrow we'll just start that. Let's just get all the food ready, so tomorrow we don't have to start the stream with that. Oh, I still gotta make axes too. Do that here in a second. I like how the rice is just like pick up, plant, and that's it. You don't have to actually plow like you do with the other ones. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I lost pretty much everyone on YouTube because I started talking about politics. I guess I should have just sat there and read. I would have kept all my viewers at times. We'll do that tomorrow. You're gonna have to remind me to do it tomorrow. I'll probably build it like over here by this thing. I'll probably end up building it probably like right here in this open area right here. So I'll end up building. It's pretty flat. It's pretty like nothing really in the way. Happy with what we have. At least the materials to start, or materials to finish the building. I just got to remember to get up the crane up first. Just got to replow these and then reseed them, and then we should be able to make the rest of the food we need. I made like 12 things of food when I started the stream today. It wasn't enough. Enough for 15 here? I'm not sure. Yep. Let's go make that food, shall we? Again. Make 13. Making 9 because they're in stacks of 10. We made 13, then it'll just be a random 3 stack. Man, I can't believe it cost me 30 minutes. It was like 29 minutes. Plus me moving back and forth, so it's probably 30 minutes, just roughly. 30 minutes of just sitting there waiting for the crafting times to finish. I love how they have carrots in there and asparagus, and like we didn't put any carrots and asparagus in our food, so I think those are potato chunks as well. That's not what we were making. So now we have enough food. Let's get the get the hammer. So I need 2 axes. Which I'm out of rope. And I have enough poles. I just now need flax. I don't want to do more farming. There's no flax in here either. Maybe I get lucky and I can find some, like, flax that's not, like, a part of the farm because I don't want to farm. I've been farming all day. Like, I think we started the stream farming, and that's all we were doing was farming indigo and the, flax and the Grumwell, whatever it's called. Hey, look, one of my guys. So let's make some rope. 70 rope. I don't know if I actually need 70 rope, I'll just make it. We have a little bit extra from the future. Stupid ass building. I won't finish, no matter what I do. 89%. Come back in here. The rocks. Okay. Check my journal. Make sure everything's still green, or still black, I guess. So we're good. Alright. Let's go here, because there's no fast travel point here for some reason. I was able to finish the building without any issues. Dude, you were able to finish the farm? Did you build it, like, specially somehow? Like, what did you do different than what I did? Yes. No. Which question? I usually end up asking like 15 questions, I know. Just placed it where it was shown green. Placed what, though? Was it green like it is mine? What did you place? Can't build this with a hammer. Oh, right, duh. The animal farm, I just placed it like all the other buildings. Yeah, but then you have to build it up with everything, and then when you got the green section, like what did you put there? Like what item, what did you put in that spot? Because I can't use the hammer, and I can't use the chisel, I can't use anything. Like, what? I would go back, but I don't really want to go all the way back. Like, I can go back. Let me get this stupid crane built first. Mine's just green in the spot, and there's nothing that goes there. It's just broke. I can head back real quick. Screens. Okay. Look, mine's just like what goes in the spot. I'm at 89%. Is Micelle the right tool? I don't know what Micelle is. You mean chisel? Hey, I have chisel? Wrong tool. Can't build with the chisel. Like, did it look like this when you were building it? Did it have green like this and then have a white square plus 0? Or was it all just blue that looked like this? It'd be funny if it was brick. I don't think it's brick though. Let me place it here. 5 limestone? I mean limestone. Need chalk. It said something about limestone, but it won't let me build with the chisel, and I can't build it with the hammer. Is it with the stone trowel then? I can't build it with a trowel either. So it's like, what do I do? Shovel maybe? It's not like I can put this in my hand and just drop it on the ground. Yeah, we'll only hotbar it. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's supposed to be the stone chisel, but the game just doesn't let me do it. It's just... I know it's supposed to be limestone now, so that's a thing. Limestone is correct. I know, but it just won't let me do it. Wrong tool. Can I be built with the chisel? Is the chisel like this pointy little item? Was that what you used? Yeah, should be correct as well. And just like I said, it's bugged. Maybe tomorrow we'll break this down and I'll build it way over there and then see if then that's the thing. That's my only other guess. So I got the other place ready to go. Everything's ready to go. So, man, I'm so jealous that you can get it to work, Doom, and I can't. But much I can do about it. Guess that's gonna be the stream for me. Hope you guys all liked the stream. If you guys did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to see more of the stream every single day. Follow me, of course, if you guys watch from Kick, Twitch, and Rumble. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.